Hey guys, Desolate Magic here, and we've got some new news coming right on the back of, like 2 days ago when we heard that some of the secret lairs upcoming are going to be out of universe, aka from the new Universes Beyond category. And that just means licensing other stuff from other, popular pop culture geek stuff. Oh no, before I even get any further into this at all, if you're still on Arena or you just want to do this, if you want an entire free deck, no joke, go put in the code on the redeem code screen on the store in Arena, the code Game Nights with a K. I think, aren't they another YouTuber or something? I vaguely heard the term. I honestly don't know who that is. I guess they did something. They built a deck or something, so I guess it's like a mostly Angels deck. I didn't look too close at it, but if you want like a buttload of free cards, a bunch of them are rares, so go type that in. I mean, why would you not, unless you've completely given up on Arena? But hey, free stuff's free stuff. So, Universes Beyond. Some ideas thrown out by mostly me were Star Wars, Star Trek, I don't know, it could be Hitchhiker's Guide for the Galaxy for all I know. I mean, they could target anything. It's all about budget, and I was under the impression that Wizards was going to pay to license this stuff and just hope to make it up with popularity. Not so necessarily with the one we just heard about. This might actually be like a mutually beneficial, zero cost, let's just do it kind of marketing stunt, if not Wizards literally getting paid to do this. I think they just made an agreement, I think it's zero. So what they're doing, apparently with a very close upcoming one, is a secret lair themed on Stranger Things. I can't believe I didn't think of that. That was a huge geek culture thing. It was more like, like everybody loved it. But I mean, the opening episode, they play D&D, and it's sci-fi. So, I mean, come on. So the rumor is there's going to be a season 4 of Stranger Things on Netflix, which I've already canceled. So I'm definitely not going to use a VPN that costs 1/3 as much as a Netflix subscription to go download it illegally on some pirate website, because that would be against federal copyright law. But I'm also definitely not giving Netflix money, I'll tell you that for sure. So if there's a season 4, they're going to dump money into advertising, and if they can get away with, doing a big Magic the Gathering thing, then hey. Now, they may not have negotiated with Netflix directly, because the creators who, basically work directly for Netflix at this point, they have said publicly that they're big fans, like huge fans of D&D and of Magic, believe it or not, according to Gavin. Gavin Verhees, by the way, made like a 5-minute video where he just took all these details and just threw them at your face rapid fire, which I can appreciate that. Gavin's actually a pretty cool dude from what I heard. I haven't heard much political from him, and he just keeps it real, does product stuff, really actually likes the community in the game. I mean, Gavin, if you're ever in Wisconsin, let's go play some laser tag or something, bro. Let's get a hot dog at the Quick Trip. Let's get some glazers, you guys. Gavin, you want to do that or not? That's what we do around these parts there, eh? Even people from the UP don't speak that way. I swear, you gotta go through Minnesota almost all the way to North Dakota to find some people who speak like this, you guys. We do say you guys and not a lot. And dragon, and bag, and milk instead of milk. Anyway, Gavin's cool. So he said in his video that, I guess this is supposed to coincide with Netflix Geeked Week, which I think is already actually going on. So, like, I don't know what the time frame is on this. So I guess we're gonna see some stuff pretty soon. I'm sure I've already got like a little alternating slideshow of the 2 artworks that they revealed. Those are the actual card art. Very well done. I love it. Still not gonna buy it. I'm still broke. I'm not that big of a fan. And speaking of broke, my car is. Honestly, lately I'm not too keen on giving Wizards money for stuff I don't approve of. Kind of the same as Netflix. So I checked out this Geek Week thing. I looked it up, even though I'm not a Netflix subscriber anymore. And they're like, I just kind of skimmed it, and I'm like, they're doing some weird tie-ins with like celebrities or something, and they're doing like a stream, like almost like a Twitch thing. And then they were like inviting people to like co-stream it. I'm like, co-streaming and Netflix, those two go together like gasoline and matches. You co-stream 3 seconds of anything from Netflix, they will like send the drone to drone strike your house. When the only thing Netflix sells is like intellectual property, they take copyright theft very seriously, which is why I would never go to a pirate website and download their content without paying for it, because that's just morally reprehensible, just like the way that Netflix does business and treats children and the kind of gross, disgusting content they make repeatedly. So yeah, I'd recommend everybody cancel your Netflix subscription. That company deserves to go out of business. It's the biggest collection of far-left extremist nutjob perverts I've ever seen in my life. Well, maybe it's roughly a tie with a certain guy's island that definitely died of natural causes in prison. Anyway, since it looks like this thing's already going on, we're probably like a day or 2 away from just seeing the whole thing and it going for sale. They had said, not this time around necessarily. I didn't hear them specifically reference this, but they did say that the upcoming ones are going to go on sale for an entire month. So that's cool. Probably going to take longer than an entire month for them to actually produce them and send them to you, even though COVID's basically over. Remember, Wizards was really incompetent with stuff before COVID ever started, so you can't just be like, oh, now all the production logistics and commercial stuff is all fixed. But Wizards isn't fixed. They haven't been for 26 years. So don't hold your breath there, but then within about 6 months, in case you didn't see my other video, you can expect to get an official version of the card, like the in-universe magic flavored one, or however they described it. So not Stranger Things, but the same card. And they also said, now I'm just going to dump details on you like Verhees did, the Stranger Things cards will not be like the Godzilla ones. They will not have the title bar sub bar that says what card it really is. But you still can't play with 8 of them. They did make the odd statement that like the only difference between the cards will be the art, yeah, and the title of the card. So that was provably incorrect, but okay. Way more importantly than any of this crap, Netflix is making a live-action Cowboy Bebop. So it's either going to be like knock it out of the park, they hired people who actually know what they're doing, or 75% of the characters are going to be gay because I hired some blue-haired nut job who doesn't know how to write, and it's just going to be a shit pile. Well, I'll definitely add that one to the list of things that I'm totally not going to acquire from different means, because that would be against the law. Now remember, Wizards is already working with the creators of Stranger Things, which basically work for Netflix. So will we see a Cowboy Bebop Secret Lair? I think we will. I guess if we're doing vaguely related news, Mark Rosewater said on his blog in reply to somebody who said, why don't you put all set boosters in the fat packs? I don't know, they called them bundles. I don't know why they keep making that mistake. They're called fat packs. The community has spoken. Do not question the community. And he basically, instead of saying that'll never happen or I'll pass it down the pipeline, he I think he took a poll, or he took an informal poll in the comment section. So we might be seeing that in the future, but keep in mind, Gavin Verhey is like the product manager. Mark isn't. He doesn't have anything to do with that. He could say do it, and they could all just be like, Mark, that's not your job. I mean, he could bring it up. It's not like he has no pull at the company, but everybody's like, well, he's all on board, and everybody in the comments said it was a good thing, so the next set's going to have him. No, that's not even his department. I mean, I wouldn't put it past him. I think it's a good idea, and I think they should do it. But honestly, I think they should merge the draft booster and the set booster. In other words, delete the set booster and just sell, delete the draft booster and just sell set boosters as draft boosters. Wait, so I was kind of right the first time. Delete the set boosters and then just make them into the draft. No, make the draft boosters into them. F***ing merge the two. So that might be a thing we're seeing in the future. Never know. So that's all the details we got for now. If they made a Cowboy Bebop one, preferably not with the new live-action characters before we know how it does. Hopefully the old, animated stills from the original anime, if they put that on a Secret Lair, would you buy it? And I bet a lot of you are going to say yes, because whenever I say Outlaw Star is better than Cowboy Bebop, I get some comments. Okay, calm your tits, okay? They're really close. I think Outlaw Star is maybe 5% better, and I don't mean production, animation, or voice acting and music at all. I just mean general enjoyability and storyline, and I know that I can mark that up to personal preference. I will admit that just logically Cowboy Bebop was a better made anime. Well, thanks for watching Desolator's anime reviews, but hey, what would you like to see? I know I mentioned a couple, geek things that it could be. Star Trek, Star Wars, I mean, they could go way back. Monty Python, I mean, hell, they could do the Naked Gun series, put Leslie Nielsen on it, they'd probably sell some cards. I mean, what would be cheap to license? Or, I think with this, what is coming out with a sequel or a branch out? Now, I know Star Wars is, but boy, I don't think they'd license that for free. I think they'd give them a really good deal on a license, and Wizards would still have to pay them, but it would be like a cross-promotion, kind of. And they're coming with all kinds of new series and new this and that. I think there's a new Amazon thing. We already know there's going to be a Lord of the Rings one, and I believe Amazon is still working on a Lord of the Rings series, which I've heard is already awful, according to leaks. I'll tell you what, Wonder Woman is out because Gal Gadot just pissed everybody off, I guess, by tweeting the wrong thing with the wrong politics. Oh, no. But Marvel Universe, I mean, they're doing that whole thing, getting that going again, even though theaters are dead. And people like the first big Thanos movie better than the final one. I honestly don't remember which is which. Let me think. Infinity War and Endgame, which was which? I feel like I should know this. Do I even have the right... I don't give a shit. But they're moving on to a new phase. It's already kind of... I could see it, but like I said, that's going to be one of the most expensive properties that they could ever possibly license. And I don't think they give them a very good deal on it. But then again, I mean, how much do you think McDonald's is paying to do some Avengers Endgame toys in the Happy Meal or whatever? Not much. They could go with literally anything else, and it's not even like a kids series, I'd almost feel like as part of the marketing budget, they're either just letting McDonald's do it for free or they're paying them to include that in there. You gotta wonder which way the deal went with the Pokemon cards and the Happy Meals, because that made them some money, that's for damn sure. But I think it was a 25th anniversary thing, wasn't it? So you really gotta wonder who pays for what, or if they just have an agreement and there's zero money exchanged. But if I know Wizards and I know how cheap they are, they're going to go after things that are currently being renewed. They're being, redone. I think if this was a year or two earlier or whatever, we would have seen a Bill and Ted Secret Lair. So I think if you want to narrow down, you want to be logical about it, you could start guessing with some stuff that you know is going to be an upcoming project in 2022, or I guess late 2021. Otherwise, hey, comment section is open. Let me know what you would love to see, regardless of any kind of licensing, age, anything. Are you all behind the Monty Python one? I'm already thinking of cards that they could be and stuff from it. I mean, I don't like Monty Python that much, honestly. I never thought it was that funny. But, what anime tie-in would you like to see? I mean, we could see, if it was extremely late to the party, My Hero Academia, I think, would be a big target. Do you want anime tie-in ones at all, or do you just want them not to touch the anime world? What would you like to see, and more importantly, what would you like to buy? Let me know down in the comments section. What do you think of Stranger Things? Are you going to buy it? Are you not? Are you happy they made it, but you're not personally going to pick it up? Are you happy that it exists for the fans, but you don't care, or you never saw the series? Let me know your thoughts about this. I'm very, very curious about what, a very large quantity of you think. And remember, I read every comment. By the way, holy shit, stop posting first. You're not first. I assure you, you're not first. All comments are held for review, and usually I upload these and then go to bed or do something else, okay? You're not the first comment. Just because you don't see other comments doesn't mean you were the first comment, so stop posting first. So hey, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll keep you updated on any news that I think we're probably going to hear about later this week, and I'll see you guys next time.